own like opinions on that stuff.
Be careful. Tara was like this last week. She's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, why don't you bring the entertainment news next time? And she's like, okay. So we'll see.
Oh, see, I'm on the spot now. Okay, I'll bring entertainment news.
All right,
I will take that. I will take that challenge.
The biggest entertainment news this week is the whole Caitlyn reveal. Bruce Jenner.
Oh, yes. Oh, and you didn't have to skip over the whole Bachelor
that was
thing.
it. They broke up.
Yeah, okay. Because I don't really care because I think it's an idiotic show.
I love The Bachelor. I don't watch The Bachelorette. If Amy Schumer becomes The Bachelorette, then I will watch.
Okay, that I was on.
Freaking
I think
awesome.
That would absolutely be
The ratings would be phenomenal.
It would be perfect. Yes.
So yes, Bruce Jenner revealed his female identity yesterday, also known as Caitlyn.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was funny, on the same day Kim Kardashian's pregnancy was revealed. She's going to have a second baby that's due in December with Kanye West.
Oh, isn't that cute? She has a built-in nanny.
Yeah.
And her kid's name is what?
Northwest
or Southeast or whatever. How messed up is that? I mean, if they have like a whole slew of kids, are they going to name it like
Southwest, Northwest,
wind vein or
weather vane?
Weather vane? Yeah, whatever. Windmill. It's going to be something. A sunrise, sunset. It'll eventually be a Broadway play. Ugh.
The Kardashians take Broadway.
Yeah, that makes me want to vomit a lot. I'm sorry. I got to clean off this because it's a mess now that I just puked in my throat.
Yeah.
So
I promise whoever's on the podcast next, I'm going to clean it.
Yeah,
There's
sorry.
not going to be vomit on it.
Sorry.
Last week, Tara and I spoke about how one of the Hollywood actresses had come out against all the sexism when it comes to casting. And so I had to share this next article. Maggie Gyllenhaal, who I love, I think she's amazingly talented. She recently revealed that she was turned down for a role in a movie because she was 37, which was too old to play the love interest of a 55-year-old man. Really? Thoughts? You don't have a filter.
I don't have a filter, and I was going to say, well, there's a lot of men who are pigs who are that age that won't go for anybody that's that age because they're too old, quote unquote. But that's your typical BS with
Hollywood.
With Hollywood, and I have some Hollywood stories myself that I had to deal with.
Oh, I'm sure, because you were a model for a while.
I was, and I was an actress. And so the thing is that, like, back in the day when I was acting, and this goes to, for you avid listeners who remember when I was Carrie's crush, she absolutely destroyed me here.
You were a tissue.
I went through the whole roll of toilet paper. I got to tell you. But what she did was, Carrie had a comment, and I'll just back up for the new listeners so they understand.
Good idea.
Talking about body image and things like that, and how most people thought they were fat or they thought they were this, whatever. And I came from the opposite end of the spectrum, where I was being pretty and treated like dirt because people thought I was stupid and being judged. And then when I was modeling, I was always too fat for being less than a size 4 and crazy stuff. And I actually went into several auditions to play the part of a mother, and I was told I was too pretty. I didn't fit in the mold. I was not real, quote unquote.
And you're real.
And
you're 100%
I'm like,
real, right?
I am a mom, and I am a single mom, and I have a kid, and I'm not real, You are
real. You're not fake. And
I had the casting couch calls. I had several of those.
It's just an icky industry.
It's just disgusting, the stuff that I had to deal with there. So, those guys are assholes, and I had to deal with them. So, there you go.
It made you stronger.
It made me stronger, but what's now is they show moms on TV that are pretty.
Right.
And it actually pisses me off a little bit, to be honest with you, because I think it's mean. It's like...
Oh, now they can be pretty.
Oh, now they're allowed to be pretty. Mm-hmm. So, what am I? Chopped liver?
No. You're beautiful.
Well, thank you. But the point is the situation is that they, I got treated like dirt. So,
well,
anyway.
I'm not going to treat you like dirt.
You would never, you don't treat anyone like dirt.
I try not to.
Try not to. You're full of glitters and rainbow. And not poop.
Not poop. Nope. No poop. Mary-Kate and Ashley will definitely not be on the upcoming reboot of Full House. That came out, and I was sad about that because I liked Michelle on that show, but I'm not shocked. Did you watch Full House?
I watched several episodes.
There was no mom in that show.
There wasn't a mom in that show, but there was Uncle Jesse.
Uncle Jesse was yes. I liked him too. He was one of my faves.
He was just the man candy of the show. It was was well worth
him
it.
And his mullet.
Yeah, everybody had a mullet back then.
I know.
His was at least a decent mullet. It wasn't.
It wasn't Billy Ray Cyrus.
Thank you. I was going to say that, but I was not going to.
I was obsessed with Billy Ray back in the day.
Okay.
Obsessed. It was like Miranda status. It was bad.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was. Okay. It was bad. I found this article and I thought this was perfect for when you were on the show. It was titled "Why Society Needs to Stop Telling Women They Don't Need Makeup."
Right, and I love the fact that you sent this to me.
Yes.
I'm so happy with this.
So there seems to be an awful lot of advice for women when it comes to what we should or shouldn't be doing to our faces. Now, Teresa's advice on what we should be doing to our faces is like thought and educated and will help you. But there's people that are like, don't put on makeup. It's fake. It's phony. It's bad for your skin. And they're just naturalists, is the word I want to use, right?
Which is so wonderful that you just used that word because the company that I'm about ready to plug is a naturalist company. And it is a natural company, and it is one of the most beautiful makeup lines out there.
But it's makeup.
It is makeup.
Okay, I was like, crap.
And
we got to talk before we record.
I call it, and she has not utilized this one, but I call it natural glamour makeup because it's natural. It's good for your skin. It's good for it's anti-aging, everything. It's good for you, and it's glamorous, and it's beautiful. And I have Janet's cat on my lap again.
It's a big cat,
and I love him. He's my bestie.
So a lot of these people, like when they tell us not to wear makeup, they're under the assumption, or they're pushing the assumption, that women who choose to wear makeup do so because they have poor self-image, and any woman who wears makeup needs to in order to feel beautiful. Yeah, I admit I wear makeup, and it makes me feel pretty. But I don't have to wear makeup to feel pretty.
You know what?
I want to wear makeup.
To be honest with you, the only time I feel like I have to wear makeup is whenever I cover a zit. Yes, people, I get zits.
You get zits still?
Yeah, you should see. I've had a explosion on my face. That's called stress, people. Stress. It happens. But anyway, I think that, like Toby tells me, he thinks I'm the most beautiful in the morning. Aww. And he wants, and his choice is to wake up before I do so he can see me wake up and open my eyes first thing in the morning. Because he thinks that's the most beautiful time he can ever see me. And
oh my gosh.
Sorry. But
you got to get the cat down.
Janet's cat.
The cat is rubbing against stuff. And that is not Teresa rubbing against stuff.
I'm not breathing hard in here. I was having a moment, but it's okay. I'm good now.
So I'm kind of obsessed with makeup. I love learning about makeup and staying because it is kind of trendy. There's trends when it comes to makeup. I'm obsessed with YouTube. I'm obsessed with going to Ulta, with Sephora, to see the brand new makeup ideas and trying them out on myself.
Men have trucks. We have makeup. There you go.
There we go.
Right. So, and if you're a man with a Prius, you probably wear makeup too.
So people stop telling women that they need to not wear makeup, because if they want to, they're going to.
Yes, absolutely.
I found a very interesting tip that I wanted to share.
Can I tote my company real quick?
All right.
Okay, so Ultra Pure Cosmetics.
Ultra Pure Cosmetics.
And look it up as ultrapurecosmetics.com. Is how you need to look it up.
It's all spelled out.
Yep. Okay. ultrapurecosmetics.com. I know it's kind of long, but it will be your wisest choice. The owner is a girl named Tracy Marshall. She's a very good friend of mine. Very sweetheart. Nice. All the products are Colorado made. They're very healthy for your skin.
Is there pot in them? Because people not in Colorado, when you say Colorado made, they're going to assume there's marijuana
there's no pot. There's no THC. There's none of that, unfortunately.
It's not going to get you high. Sorry.
No. But you can smoke pot after you put your makeup on, I guess. Whatever.
Only if you're in Colorado and Washington and any other state. But.
And whatever. Yeah, you're allowed to. Or not, or you hide in your basement and hide from your parents.
If you want to wear makeup, wear makeup.
Okay, so wear makeup.
If you want to smoke pot, but I'm not going to be smoking pot.
Okay, so I'm not answering that. Anyway, so ultrapurecosmetics.com has a deal for 2 girls and a bottle of wine.
Oh, we have a deal.
We have a deal.
Ultrapurecosmetics.com.
Yes. If you go on and you do any purchases this week, any purchases from now until Sunday, is if you put in T2, the letter T, then the number 2, you get 15% off your entire purchase.
Huge.
So,
thank you, ultrapurecosmetics.com.
Yeah, and thank you, Tracy. And all the dyes are plant-based dyes. Everything's super clean, vegan, mostly gluten-free.
Why do you need gluten-free makeup, Teresa?
Because people who have severe gluten allergies actually can't even have gluten come into contact with their skin.
I didn't know that.
As well.
Because I've seen makeup say that, and I always chuckle like, God, everything needs to be gluten-free. I didn't know that.
And unfortunately, that's because of our world now. Our world is so destroyed from, the massive recreation of grains and things that our bodies are not used to, and the chemicals and the petrochemicals and things like that. We've caused our own allergies to be so bad that these people cannot function anymore without gluten. I mean, with gluten. So hers, she purposely made hers gluten-free to be very careful. Yeah. I'm allergic to red dye.
My sister-in-law is as well.
She can wear any of the eye colors.
She doesn't wear makeup.
Any of this makeup.
But yeah.
Send her to me. I got this hooked up. I'll fix her up.
Okay.
But I have absolutely no problems with any color derived from a red dye color with her at all. I can wear purples. I can wear any of the brick tones, anything, and I have absolutely no problems with it whatsoever.
Wow. So can you eat red dye? You can't eat red dye. Because my sister-in-law she can't digest red dye. Red dye.
I'm not absolutely positive, but because I have a digestive problem, it could be one of my triggers. It very well could be part of one of my triggers. And
again, I didn't know red dye was in makeup.
Well, yeah. Well, red lipstick.
Right. But I thought maybe they used flowers or I don't know. I don't know the making.
Tracy does. UltraPureCosmetics.com does.
T2, 15% off until Sunday.
15% off.
Sunday the 7th.
And she has travel sizes of her skincare, I might add, which is amazing. And when your face is broken out like mine and you use her... you use the mint cleanser. Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
I love the smell of mint. I love the taste of mint. I bet I would love the feel of mint on my face.
You would. It's an exfoliating cleanser. Oh, it's awesome. And it smells so good.
UltraPureCosmetics.com.
15% off T2.
Until Sunday the 7th.
Right.
All right. Awesome.
She'll probably push that out a little bit longer, but we won't tell anybody that right now. Shh.
All right. So now it's tip for the day. Ready?
Okay.
Dunkin Donuts blueberry muffin has as much sugar as 2.5 scoops of Ben & Jerry's vanilla ice cream. Did you know that?
Well, if I'm going to do that, I might as well eat the ice cream.
Right. That's what I was saying. This came along with this next article that I want to talk about, the 14 healthiest foods for your pantry. And I know that people might be tired of me talking about stuff like this, but I think it's a great reminder to myself and to everybody else, because I know what's good for me. I know, but I tend to veer off the good path and go for the crap path. And it's like a constant reminder.
Well, it's like yesterday we took the girls to Elitch's and I immediately wanted green chili cheese fries and we headed straight there before we rode any rides. So I think we're all kind of that way.
Right. But